Here's a lesson planning mystery that plenty of teachers have to try to solve. You're grading a unit test, and it's not looking pretty. Kids are all over the place with question 3, which is really frustrating, because they had ordering fractions down cold just last week. It was a word problem, but you had them practice those on back-to-back days. Plus, you take a lot of pride in developing fun word problem themes, and who doesn't find Stephen Curry fun? But this isn't a cold case. You've got evidence that will help you get to the bottom of the mystery of the disappearing fraction ordering skills. Take a look at the exit tickets from last week. The way you phrased that word problem made it pretty simple for kids to see the fractions they were supposed to order. The question you asked students to answer on the test required them to derive fractions more abstractly. Don't beat yourself up. We like how you used your unit tests to map out the aims you were going to teach. Starting each lesson with an end goal in mind is an essential habit of lesson planning. But all by itself, an aim isn't all that helpful. The same one could apply to the lesson you taught your students and the lesson that would have prepared them to answer question number 3. The moral of the story is that you need to pay close attention to the subtleties of the thinking your assessment requires. The test might ask students to hit a particular mark, but you could inadvertently prepare them for a different target with a lesson aim that doesn't exactly zero them in on the thinking they'll eventually need to do. Instead of an aim, we think your lesson planning starting point should be to think in detail about what thinking your assessment asks students to do, and then to generate a similar question or prompt that we call a target task. It represents the peak thinking that students will do during that lesson, and will elicit the same kind and rigor of thought that your assessment will. A good tool for judging whether there's a straight line between a target task and the assessment you're preparing kids for is Bloom's taxonomy. It will help you identify key verbs and question structures to ensure that you're replicating the rigor of your assessment. Sometimes your target task will be a word problem that they can solve on their exit ticket. Other times you'll develop a target task that will require deep, sustained thinking, reading, and individual feedback in the middle of the period. In some cases, your target task might be the work of multiple days and multiple rounds of work and feedback. And by the way, we're sort of taking for granted that you have a good assessment to work from. By good, we mean one that you believe faithfully assesses the standards you're supposed to teach. We also hope you have some guidance on sequencing the lessons you'll teach to prepare students for that assessment. If those things are in place for you, developing a target task will be lesson planning step 1. In our next planning mini, we'll show you how to use your target task to flesh out your lesson plan.